Pilates, Pilates, Pilates. It seems that just about everyone is doing Pilates at the moment, so I thought I would share with you all my current go-to 10-minute Pilates abs workout. Get out your mats, try and find that motivation if you're also a lazy queen like me, and we're getting into position now, guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Starting off, we're getting straight into tabletop position and we're going to be doing some Pilates bicycle crunches. Back should be flat against the mat. Your head should be raised up off the mat with your hands behind your head. It's really going to help engage your core and also so you don't end up getting a sore neck, because we've all been there with the sore neck when it comes to Pilates. Going to be bringing your right elbow to your left knee as you're extending your right leg outwards, and you're also just going to be repeating that on the opposite side. Keep alternating. We're going to be here for another 30 seconds. You're doing amazing, queens. If you're an OG fan, you would all know that I do not know how to ride a bike, and no, I'm not joking. Who needs to learn how to ride a bike when you can just pretend to ride a bike during your Pilates class? I'm just so thankful that no magpies can try and swoop me in the middle of my lounge room. We have around 10 more seconds left to go before we get that nice 10-second break that we're all after. Here we go, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Give you all a few moments to catch your breath, recover, because we're quite literally going to be jumping straight back into it, queens. Get into tabletop position. 3, 2, 1. We are now moving on to some toe taps. These are honestly one of my favorite Pilates exercises because they're really beginner friendly and they're low-key easy to do, but they still really target your abs. Really create some extra tension. I've got my arms by my side, straight out, hovering above the mat. If you find that this is too difficult to do, you can always put your hands behind your head for some extra support. Remember to really focus on your breathing, nice and slow and controlled moves. Got 30 seconds left here, guys. You're doing amazing. Just keep going. If you hear random bangs in the background, that is just because there is a house being built right next to me, so I've really struggled to do my voiceovers for this video, guys. That is not stopping me because I am a resourceful queen and I'm quite literally doing my voiceovers in the car. Okay, guys, we've only got about 10 seconds left to go before you get that much needed 10-second break. And here we go, guys. And 3, 2, 1. We're now having 10 seconds to rest and recover, and now we're going to be moving on to some single leg lifts. So get into position, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Both of your legs should be extended straight up vertically. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible for this move. Your hands should be behind your head. Head should also be lifted up off the mat. Really find that this exercise really targets not only my upper abs but also my lower belly. Before I started doing any Pilates, I really struggled with working out and targeting my lower stomach till I discovered Pilates pelvic floor exercises, and it's honestly been a game changer for me. Halfway through this exercise, we've got 30 seconds left to go before we get that 10-second break. Keep going. I know you all secretly hate me right now because you can all feel that burn in the abs. Think about how much stronger our core is going to be from doing Pilates consistently. Best part is we don't have to spend any money on Pilates classes because you've all got my free workouts here on YouTube. Okay, we've only got a few more seconds left to go. Really give it your all, and here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to be moving on to a Pilates crisscross variation. Just give you a few seconds to catch your breath before we get straight back into it, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You should be lying with your back against the mat. Your head should be raised up off the mat with your hands behind your head. As you can see, we've got one leg extended out. What you're going to want to do is bring your right elbow up to your left knee as you bring that leg straight up. We're going to be doing 30 seconds on each side, so we've got about 15 seconds left to go here, queens. Forget to focus on your breath and really concentrate with each move. You're taking it nice and slow. Okay, now we're going to be switching over to the other side now. If you don't feel like the exercises are working properly, it most likely means that you're not engaging your core. So what you're going to want to do is really ensure that you've got that neutral spine against the mat. You only have 15 seconds left to go of this move, so I want you to really give it your all. I was really struggling at this point, so if you're also struggling, know that you're not alone, bestie. Okay, here we go. We've only got a few more seconds left, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know about all of you, but at this point I was in some serious pain. I really just wanted to quit, but we do not quit here on this channel. We just keep going. Here we go. can confirm that crunches are my least favorite exercise of all time, especially when it comes to Pilates, but you know what? They really help target the upper abs, so I had to include some crunches. It's more difficult than regular Pilates crunches, putting your legs vertically in the air whilst doing the crunches. If you're finding this variation a bit too challenging, you can always just put your legs into tabletop position instead. 30 seconds of crunches done and 30 seconds to go. Keep going. I know you can all do it. So proud of you all for prioritizing your health and self-care and getting in a quick 10-minute workout today. If you're feeling a bit adventurous, you could also try one of my beginner-friendly Pilates workouts after doing this ab burner. You don't have the energy to do that, that's more than okay. You can go back to your couch eating your snacks. All my Pilates princesses, you would be happy to know that we've only got a few more seconds left of this move. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now going to be moving on to a single leg stretch. I really love this exercise because it's low-key, really simple to do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Starting off by bringing one knee inwards towards your chest with your hands on your shins. Going to be extending one leg out at a time, alternating sides. You can see I've also got my head lifted up off the mat. This is really going to help create that tension to get your abs burning. Not only does this target your abs, it's also a really great stretching exercise. Toes are also pointed for this. Really ensure you're focusing on your breathing. Nice and controlled moves, guys. Some of you all might know I do have chronic fatigue, which means I am unintentionally lazy. Like, I don't want to be lazy, but my body quite literally makes me lazy. Currently on a mission to find the best possible exercises that you can all do at home, that are simple to do yet challenging, that are also low impact like this move. Love nothing more than to be one of those girlies that goes for a 10k run every day, but let's be honest, that's never going to be me. Okay, not much longer to go on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is everyone's favorite time, and that is rest break time. I would literally be so wrecked without my rest breaks. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now moving on to the Pilates 100 pose, I'm going to be showing you a few of the different variations so you can choose which best suits you. Pump your arms up and down as you inhale for 5 seconds and then exhale for 5 seconds. You're now going to be placing one of our hands behind our head for some neck support, and as you can see, we're also moving into tabletop position. Have our right arm extended in the hundreds pose, and we're going to be here for roughly around 10 more seconds before switching to the other side. My core was quite literally shaking at this point, but we're not giving up. So now moving on to the opposite side, and then we're going to be moving on to a different hundreds pose. Few more seconds left here before it gets even more complicated. We're going to be placing both of our hands extended in front of us. Your upper abs will be on fire by the end of this, and hopefully not your neck, because we do not want any neck pain. If you're still getting neck pain, you can always place a hand behind your head. Okay, here we go, guys, and 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're doing some single leg extensions. I'll give you all a few more seconds to catch your breath because I know you're all struggling like me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going to want to ensure that you've got a neutral spine for this exercise. Your hands should be behind your head and your head should be lifted up off the mat. As you can see, we're in tabletop position and we're just extending one leg at a time and then bringing it back into the center. Going to be here for another 45 seconds. I can confirm this is our second last exercise for the entire workout. That's not something to celebrate, then I don't know what is, because I'm so used to doing 5-minute Pilates abs workouts. This really tested me. So a quick reality check. I do not look like this every single time I do Pilates. I usually do Pilates first thing in the morning. I roll out of bed. That means some mornings I work out in my pajamas. You do not need to look like a Pilates girly to be a Pilates girly. Really ensure that you're focusing on proper alignment and core engagement. I've been talking so much that I didn't even realize until now we've only got 10 seconds left of this move. A few more reps. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. For our final Pilates magic trick, we're going to be doing the Pilates roll up. I absolutely love this exercise for core engagement. And 3, 2, 1. Start off, we are lying straight on our back with our arms extended over our head, and as you can see, what we're going to be doing is bringing our body straight up. The key is you want to be lifting yourself upwards through your core. You want to slowly curl your spine up off the floor. Once we're in a seated position like so, we're just stretching straight up over our legs and then heading straight back down. Slow and steady wins the race with this exercise. When I first started Pilates, I honestly could not do this exercise at all. Go look at some of my previous videos from like 6 months ago, guys. With some practice, dedication, and consistency, I know you can all do this exercise. Can't believe we've only got 20 seconds left of this entire workout. Keep going, queens. We're finally in the home stretch, and you know what that means. It's the final countdown. Doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. As soon as I've done these voiceovers, I'm going to go eat an ice cream. Okay, guys, 3, 2, 1. Yay, we did it. We finally finished another at-home Pilates workout. Woohoo!